Hello guys and welcome to another interesting episode of Madrid My DNA, the home of everything Madridistas, as we discuss you through Real Madrid's latest and important updates. Kickstarting with today's agenda, transfer expert Fabrizio Romano claims Real Madrid will not force key players' return from injury as it could happen in April. We are going to be bringing you a full update on that in this episode, as Courtois has already started training with the team. So shortly after that, we will quickly turn our attention to the next agenda, as Inter Milan star Çalhanoğlu claims he is the best playmaker in the world, ahead of Real Madrid star Toni Kroos on a list he made. We are going to be discussing you through that on this episode as well. So please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our next update. After going through wretched luck with injuries this season, things are starting to look good for Real Madrid as we enter the final phase of the season. Antonio Rudiger is closing in on a return from his short spell on the sidelines, while Jude Bellingham is expected to be back next week against Valencia. And there is more positive news about one of the long-term absentees, Thibaut Courtois. The Belgian international has not played a single game this season as he suffered an ACL rupture days before the campaign started, and it was initially expected that he might not play again this term at all, but things are looking better for the goalkeeper. As of now, Fabrizio Romano has provided an update on Courtois' situation, stating that the Real Madrid number 1 could be back in action in April. There are positive feelings surrounding the Belgian shot-stopper's recovery, with him even participating in part of the training sessions with the rest of the squad over the past couple of days. It is seen as a major step in the right direction as far as Courtois and his potential return is concerned. But as per Romano, Real Madrid will not take any risk with the former Chelsea man by rushing him back prematurely. If everything goes according to plan, Courtois' return will happen around April, Romano reports. It will be interesting to see how Carlo Ancelotti deals with the goalkeeping position once Courtois returns. Andre Lunin has firmly established himself as the first choice goalkeeper in the Belgians' absence and has churned out some top displays. Whether he gets to the end of the season on a high or has to make way for Courtois will be interesting to see. As for lone ace Kepa Arrizabalaga, who is already unhappy with his situation at Real Madrid, things will get even more complicated as possibly hurt his chances of making it to the Spanish squad for the 2024 Euros later on in the summer. So having discussed and concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda, as Inter Milan star claims he is the best playmaker in the world ahead of Real Madrid superstar. Hakan Çalhanoğlu raised many eyebrows in the summer of 2021 when he left AC Milan to join arch-rivals Inter Milan on a free transfer. It was a move that surprised many, but more than 2.5 years later, Çalhanoğlu's acquisition has turned out to be a masterstroke from Inter Milan's end. During his time at Inter, the former HSV star has featured in 125 competitive matches, racking up 23 goals and 24 assists. He has eclipsed his AC Milan numbers, which is quite a feat to achieve. Hakan Çalhanoğlu performances has been particularly impressive in the ongoing campaign. The midfielder has been involved in 14 goals this term, including 11 goals. In light of his performances, Çalhanoğlu has raised eyebrows by hailing himself as the best playmaker in the world in a recent interview. "I am the best playmaker right now," Çalhanoğlu said, shortly after Inter Milan narrow 1-0 victory over Atletico Madrid in the Champions League round of 16 first leg. The Turkish international went on to name a few more players who he thinks are the best playmakers after him. Çalhanoğlu notably mentioned Real Madrid superstar Toni Kroos, saying, "After me, Rodri, then Toni Kroos, Kimmich, and Enzo Fernandez." The Turks' decision to add Kroos to his list is highly surprising, as the German maestro has been quite important to Real Madrid team this season. Even at the age of 34, Kroos has remained an integral part of the Real Madrid midfield. His experience and leadership have been crucial in guiding an otherwise young midfield unit. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for another veteran Real Madrid midfielder, Luka Modric. The Croat is reportedly unhappy with his current role in the first team and is likely to leave the Santiago Bernabeu at the end of the season, as he feels betrayed that Real Madrid did not fulfill their own end of the bargain after convincing him to sign a new contract last season. So, having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of today's interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel so you do not miss on our next update. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.